Good evening. Welcome back to the Comedy Club. It's time for another great evening of comedy. Some of the clubs here tonight, we really appreciate them. How about the pickleballers? There's got to be more than that. Oh, pickleballers. TGIF. Baby boomers. Rock and rollers. The old pros. The golfers. Okay, and Saddleback Church. Special thank you to the Video Club. We really appreciate your help. And thank you to our producer and videographer, Noreen Conlon. And Shirley Muse, who's doing our audience shots tonight. Remember, every Sunday at 12:30 on Channel 6, you can see the Comedy Club performance and have your friends see it to see what they missed, so they'll come next month. You can catch up with Joey Sims on YouTube by Googling Joey Sims Comedian. You'll get a whole list of them. Pick a month. They're really terrific. You can have a lot of enjoyment. Now, Joey owned businesses on Sunset Boulevard in the glory days of Hollywood. She leased space from the famous DJ Gene Norman for coat check stands, and she's a cigarette girl. She buys cigarettes, 75 cents, sells them for $5. So she knows a deal when she sees it. She says those are very exciting and obviously lucrative times. She was on the original Gong Show, which she won. She's appeared on television, at the Improv, at the Coach House, and of course here in Laguna Woods and many, many other venues. Oh yeah, Joy has asked me to remind you, she is single. She has good teeth. She has 2 new knees and the handicap placard. And she drives at night. Classy, clean, and witty comes to mind when we speak of Joey Sims. Joey's humor is intelligent and reflects real life here in Southern California and Laguna Woods. Sometimes there's even a little hint of off-color. Joey loves to laugh, and even more, she loves to make her friends laugh. And all of you here at Laguna Woods are her friends. So let's have a great big welcome to Joey Sims, the funny lady from Laguna Woods. Joey!
I got married last Friday, going off the past. Man was right there beside me. Our friends were all gone. We were alone, side by side. We were so happily wedded. We got ready for bed then. His teeth and his hair, he put in a chair, side by side. One glass eye so tiny, one hearing aid so small. Then he took one leg off and put it on the chair by the wall. I stood there broken hearted. All of my men had to board it. I slept in the chair. There was more of them there. Side by side. Now what the hell do I do with this microphone? Okay. I don't know. Here you go. All right. How's everybody tonight? Okay. Don't you love that song. That song is Leisure World. That's what that song is. Anyway, I'm going to have a serious talk with you tonight about finding a man at my age. Okay? Now, age is just a number, and I'm enlisted. I haven't really seriously looked for a long while. God's waiting room, you know, is a big pond of women. There's not so many men my age, and they're all taken. Anyway, I used to want a well-dressed young man, you know, that could dance. And now I'm shrinking. I've lost 3 inches this way. So I will take an older man now who is deaf, dumb, blind, and owns a liquor store. Now, you men all want younger women, but women aren't supposed to get younger men. Who the hell made up that stupid rule? We usually live longer than you anyway. You know, marriage can be fun part of the time, but most of the time you're married all the time. I was married a long time to a gorgeous architect. I'll have to tell you this, I wasn't going to tell you this, but you know, he was a Southern gentleman. Everybody called him Mr. Wayne. He looked like John Wayne. And he never collected money because he always did business on a handshake. I was the only one not screwing him in Laguna Woods. Not Laguna Woods, in Orange County, yeah. I love that part, I forgot to tell that. Okay. I was trying to make up my mind between a man and a dog. The cost of raising a dog to median age is $16,400. And shelters will only give me an old one. One of those, you know, that urinates and needs surgery and all that. So I decided to get a man instead. You know, things change here for us, and each year it changes. I used to be afraid of the dark, but now I'm afraid of my electric bill. I can choke on plain air, fall up the stairs, trip over nothing. I used to play golf, tennis, tap dance, ice skate, and bowl. Now I get sore playing darts. You know, I tried that Japanese method of decluttering, where you hold every object you own and you say, if it does not bring you joy, you throw it away. So last week I threw away my bathroom scale, my bills, my computer, my printer, my bra and girdle, and my mirrors and my treadmill. Pretty good, it only takes a week to write this crap. All right. You know, the older we get, the more we have in common with computers. We both started out with lots of memory and drive, and then we become outdated and crash unexpectedly, which I have done. You guys remember I broke 4 vertebrae because I had on golf shoes trying to match my leotard. Well, we won't talk about that. Anyway, eventually we have to have our parts replaced, and parts are harder to find and usually not in stock when you're older. Now, you all know what a pain passwords are. You hear me complain about them all the time. And I told you I'm afraid I won't get into heaven because I won't know the right password. But they're talking about changing it to face recognition. I thought that might be a trouble in Laguna Woods. For those of you who didn't get that, have someone explain it to you. Anyway, there's 6 secrets to happiness with a man. You know, I like to bring you culture. Okay, a man needs to make you laugh. A man should know how to cook. A man should really listen to you. And a man should be great in bed. Yeah. Yeah. Who said that? Don? Okay, Don, I'll catch you later. you. And a man should take you shopping. But most importantly, you gotta make sure those 5 men don't meet each other. The most important thing about us is no matter what happens, we'll probably forget. Yeah. How about you? Do you like older women? I don't know why everyone is so dumb when I ask that. I'm not getting older, I'm not, what the hell is it? Let me see here. Anyway, I'm borderline and I'm magnificent, okay? Okay, then I had one more thing to tell you. What was it here? Things are getting too expensive, right? Y'all agree with that? You know, we had an engineer, Don McMillan, who I've had for several years. He was on America's Got Talent the other night. He was very good. How many saw it? Oh, wow, this is a real hip audience. Yeah, okay. He almost won $1 million. It was terrific. He did lose it, but he was very good. Anyway, he was saying, he's an engineer. He said printer ink is so expensive that if you would buy it by the gallon, it would be $3,000. Imagine that. Anyway, 3/4 of a tank of gas cost me $68 on a Sunday. I finally figured out what the hell that towel paper's doing there. It's for when you cry and you have to pay that bill, right? And then me and my buddies went to Del Mar, to the track. We had to buy lunch. We had paid $95 to get there with Segerstrom's bus. Then we had to buy lunch. And the corned beef sandwiches were $19, and the bread was so old we couldn't eat it. We did bring home the corned beef. That was good. And the wine glasses were so small for $12, I thought I was having communion. And my girlfriend's daughter down here took us to the Pelican Hill Country Club. I don't know what the lunch cost. It was fantastic. But she took 2 bottles of wine and the corkage fee was $70. God save us now, right? And then I was sick on March 4th and I went to a specialist and she called me yesterday to follow up. So I told her nurse, tell her I died. Then I saw an ad for burial plots, and that's the last thing I need, right? Now, this is interesting. I hear we might be getting flashing stop signs, right? For over 40 grand, right? For the visually impaired. I hope to hell those people are walking and not driving, right? I certainly don't want to become known as the red light district. That's it. Thanks, folks. I'm so excited to have Don Friesen here. We have him once a year, and he's just wonderful. He captures the irony of parenting and marriage and everyday absurdities through characters and some of the best written routines. He ignites the stage with a playful, high-energy spoof of his life as a modern suburban dad, trying to get through the day with a little bit of money in the bank and a scrap of dignity. His credits include Showtime, Netflix, Gotham and Comics Least. He's also wildly popular on all this other stuff, and that's enough. Let's give him a big Laguna Woods welcome.
Joey Sims, one more time for Joey. All right, Laguna Woods, it's been a while. You guys, you look good, yeah. Clubhouse 5, you guys are the best of all the clubhouses, huh? The best of the best. And that works out great because I too am the best of the best that was available in your price range. So. Good, you guys got it going on. There's energy. You know, I was at Clubhouse 6 by mistake. There's like 5 cars in the parking lot. Nothing. There's no place I would rather spend time between pandemics than right here with you guys. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you guys probably didn't homeschool, right? I homeschooled my son. Actually, it was home college, so it was a little different. Basically, he went to his bedroom on his computer in his underwear, and I paid 40 grand, so. I said, hey, at least you get to live on campus. Yeah, it's expensive raising kids. You learn that early on, right? My son was 5 years old. People started putting pressure on me already at 5. You know, are you saving up for his college yet? I haven't even paid for my college, man. I'm gonna have to walk him up to the financial aid line to the people I still know. And, yeah, I got a tab going, right? We're good? My Cat in the Cradle song is gonna be totally different. You know, boing, boing, my son went to college the other day, but I still have my own student loans to pay. Well, the check's in the mail and the bills are due. The interest on my loans continues to accrue. When you're catching up, that I don't know when, but we'll be filing chapter 10, yeah. As I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, my boy makes more than me. He's only 23, and he's living in my house for free. You're laughing like you know, man. You're a dad right there, huh? Yeah, dad? Yeah, brother in the struggle. Cool. How many kids do you have?
2.
2? And what's like, what age range, roughly?
These are hard questions.
He has no idea. I don't know. 46 and 4. Oh, those so cute at that age. Oh. Let's see the pictures. Come on. Nobody ever wants to see your 46-year-old kid like we got our own. What do you even say? Look, he just got his first colonoscopy. Hold them close. We do. They live at home still. No, they don't live at home, right? I'm on to you guys. 55 and older, that's the plan, right? Your kids come calling, hey, can we move back home? You know, we'd love to, but the HOA, they're real sticklers. You laugh, but in your case, 9 more years, they're coming, man. It is happening, man. My kids think I'm an old man because I can never remember anything, but yeah, it's because my brain is full of passwords. That is all that's left up here. Every site has different rules. You gotta have 2 P's and an upside down Q, okay. 8 to 14 characters, right, and a number, oh, and a symbol and a capital, and don't write it down. Why would I write that down? Think of the advice, right? Just name it after a childhood pet. Okay, if I ever had a dog named P3_YQ055, the neighbors would think you're nuts. Here, P3_YQ055. You don't remember your dog's name? No, they make me change it every week. Who's my little underscore? Oh. He's really sensitive. Yeah, he's case sensitive. Oh. I never remember. First thing I look for in every site, forgot password, click. I have no idea whether I forgot or not, but I'm playing a hunch. I'm trying to get out ahead of it. They're like, we'll help you retrieve your password. What's your username? Aww. I thought you knew. I checked, remember me? Then why do you even have that box? Would you like a hint? Yeah? Now we're talking. Everybody wants the hint, right? How is that even a question? That should be automatic. Is anyone turning that down? Would you like a hint? Nah, I'd rather just keep guessing wrong all day. Of course you want the hint. Your hint, you wrote it, right? That's the story. Till it comes back at you. Who's your 3rd grade teacher? Do what? No. That was like a long time ago. You got like a hint for the hint. I can't believe that's the big clue I left for future me. I'm just saying, it's hard to believe that future me is even dumber than current me. So now I'm in the teacher guessing business. Apparently, I didn't go to the same school that I went to. every single guess, wrong, wrong. Really, wrong? I'm at the point where I can't even pass the test that was written by me? About me? After about 5 wrong guesses, you start to doubt yourself. Maybe I'm not who I think I am. It sucks when some idiot is trying to get in your account. It turns out it's you. I don't even care if they hack in now. Just tell me how you did it. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if they took my original password. They rejected that. They said it was weak. Yeah, now I'm getting mocked by my own computer. Too easy. Anybody can get that. Well, you'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure I'm going to struggle with it. Spend half my time online just trying to prove I'm me. And no one's even buying it, you know? I kind of feel like Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, Amazon, don't you recognize me? It's me, George. That's my dog right there, P3, what's his face? You guys know, once you get to middle age, that back, it just goes, right? I expect my back to go out any day, any time. No warning, you know. All I hope is when it does, I'm not doing something lame. Because that's your explanation. What happened to your back? Okay, so somebody said pass the salt, but then I leaned over wrong. I didn't brace myself. Oh, I heard salt was bad for you. This is ridiculous. Some of the things we say, what happened to you? Oh, I got up too fast. Wait, that's not your whole story, is it? You ever see somebody say they got up too fast? You watch them get up? That was fast to you. Okay, that might be the slowest thing I've ever seen in my life, but maybe getting up's not really your thing. So, and my wife used to hate it when I would climb in the house. She thought it was immature, whatever. She was just jealous because I wouldn't let her in the fort. The kids would rat me out. Mom, Dad's wedged in a door jam again. Shut up, it's not a door jam, it's a spider wall. You guys are easily impressed. Wow, he climbed the fake door jam like it was nothing. Maybe something's wrong in your life. Your wife comes home and you're up in the bathroom sink. What are you doing? I'm getting ready to jump. Hope that shower curtain rod's as strong as it looks. Well, I feel very powerful up here. Like I could just decree something and you'd have to do it. Citizens of Laguna, I am your new leader. Henceforth, no one shall wear pants on a Tuesday. Some of you look a little nervous. He should get down, he's gonna hurt himself. Usually people in the back, they're like, go for it, jump! That'd be the one thing you remember, right? If I fell off this stool, that would be your takeaway. Remember that show with a comedian that fell off the stool, broke his neck? Oh man, we can laugh now. He wasn't like paralyzed. Whatever happened to him? Oh, I heard he owns a clubhouse now. Working out every day, you know, I'm not like working out. Not at a gym per se. Kind of at the living room level so far. You ever do that? You have anybody in your house that works out in their regular clothes right in front of you while you're just trying to watch TV like a normal person? Mind your way, sir. Down in front. Put down the ottoman, for God's sake. It's never been easier to work out at home, right? Because we have all these options. It used to be you needed a bench and weights. It was like pumping iron. And now working out at home is like cat dog. You were like, what are you doing? I'm working out. What's it look like I'm doing? The cat and the little dog are looking at me. Is that supposed to be us? Do I do that? Oh man, I'm glad we're laughing. Laughter's the best medicine, isn't it? Yeah. keep coming out and supporting live comedy, huh? Clubhouse 5, the #1 spot. I appreciate it. I was gonna